And we now get you the latest on the Dalai Lama succession plan, where China sees red. Chinese envoy to India has gone on to say, and I quote, "The reincarnation of living Buddhas follows a fully developed set of established rituals and has never been decided by a single individual, including the 14th Dalai Lama himself. Over centuries of practice in the reincarnation and succession of living Buddhas, particularly in the search for an identification of reincarnated soul boys, a rigorous and strictly regulated system of rituals and procedures has been established. These include divination, sacred lake observation, discreet visits, identification of the late living Buddha's personal belongings, golden urn lottery, enthronement, and formal approval through conferment by the central government." Then we cut across to Shivani Sharma to get the Chinese version and how they are possibly defending why their approval in this decision is exceedingly important. Shivani.
Swesha, China seems to be very uncomfortable after the spiritual guru Dalai Lama. He had said that his reincarnation will be decided only by the trust that he had formed in 2015. And China has now reacted by saying that India needs to be cautious on its comments and the reincarnation process. Because, the Union Minister and we had seen that Kiren Rijiju, who had given a remark out there about the Dalai Lama and the freedom of his choice to be to have the next Dalai Lama, which will be the 15th Dalai Lama. So that interference will not be accepted by anybody. That was the stand of India. India has been very clear in this stand, and China is trying to portray that what Chinese system was there for choosing the Dalai Lama should be the only system, that is the correct system. So that is the discomfort, the uncomfortable comments that are now coming in from Chinese side when it comes to the reincarnation of the 15th Dalai Lama. But Dalai Lama, he has made it very clear, Suesha, that it will be decided by his own trust, and no interference of China will be taken in this process.
Shivani, many thanks for getting us those details. And well, after the exiled Tibetan spiritual leader, the Dalai Lama, drew a red line for China, Dr. Lomsang Sangye, former head of the Tibetan government in exile, has suggested in an interview that India should officially recognize the Tibetan government, adding that India made a mistake by recognizing Tibet as an autonomous region of China. Listen in.
He has been the symbol of the Tibetan movement and Tibetan nation, Tibetan civilization. So in early 60s and 70s, even till in the early 80s, he did think about and sometimes said this could be the last Dalai Lama, and sometimes he has said maybe it's best to end when it's popular and regarded and loved by everybody, right? But then it has evolved. In his statement, it says very clearly, in the last 14 years, when I was the president of the Tibetan government exile and other groups organized many special meetings, head of religious leaders from the Himalayan region, the Russian republics and Mongolians and Buddhists around the world appealed to him that the reincarnation of Dalai Lama should come and institution of Dalai Lama should continue. And finally, he has listened to the appeal and blessed us that the institution of Dalai Lama will come. So this is a major news, a major relief for Tibetans that we will have the next Dalai Lama.